This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
Finally, it's time to talk about the pay-per-view. Indianapolis, Indiana, 9,649 fans are in the building. 8,238 have paid a gate of over $135,000. There's some last minute changes to the card due to injuries. Of course, those old famous words, card subject to change. Savio Vega got himself hurt in Puerto Rico. Farouk has pulled his hamstring. Savio is just announced as being hurt, but Farouk is shown being attacked by Ahmed to explain his absence. Let's get into it. With Savio on the shelf, Austin needs an opponent. So who do we pick? Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And man, they get 15.5 minutes. And Austin has got a face reaction in this Indianapolis crowd. Even though he's the heel, they're with him after this Austin 316 thing. And Meltzer would write, Austin seems to be getting over as a face, as the swearing, flipping off character. Let's take a time out right there. When did you know, hey man, even though he thinks he's a baby face, the bastard's going to be a heel?
No, you mean they think he's a heel, but he's going to be a baby face.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I know what you meant. That's not what you said. God damn it.
Okay, cool.
I tell you, the moment I knew is as soon as Austin came back in that first match with Brett, after Steve had been gone and Steve cut all those promos and the chain link fence and the dogs barking and all that. Classic heel promos, every bit of it, but it was cool. And Steve was so fucking cool and Luke about it all. And when he came out with Brett, and Brett was kind of starting to do the whiny promos. Woe is me. And the audience, man, first time Steve came back was like, yeah, that's my guy. He don't give a shit. And, you know, we fought that trend, but the audience loved him.
So fun to look back at. By the way, the match is pretty damn good. It gets 3.25 stars. Meltzer would say, Austin then came to the aisle and jumped Helmsley. Helmsley ended up suplexing Austin to the floor, but Austin came back by monkey flipping Helmsley into the post. Back in the ring, Austin did a spot where he appeared to crotch himself, then got up unhurt and flipped off the fans and Helmsley and hit the Stone Cold Stunner for the win. 3.25 stars. You know, listen, we spend a lot of time talking about Stone Cold, the promo guy, and Stone Cold flipping people off and chugging beer. And sometimes you'll talk about how he was a mechanic and he could have great matches, but goddamn, how important was the Stone Cold Stunner in hindsight, man? That when that thing got over as a finisher, it became like the new DDT. It became what Dallas is eventually going to turn into the Diamond Cutter. This Stone Cold Stunner, something else. It was.
And I want to say Michael Hayes came up with that. And it was, it was a variation of the Ace Crusher that Johnny Ace did as a finish in Japan. But yes, it was quick, hit out of nowhere, and the perfect finish that you can do to anybody, even Donald Trump.
Even Donald Trump. I want to note too, go back and watch this. The whole show is pretty decent actually, but this match in particular, not only will you see Austin getting a face reaction, but I think this is the first time we saw Steve Austin use the old glass break entrance music. And when you start with that glass break, it's got that swagger and the flipping off and all this stuff. And then you finish with a stunner. Dude, this is the formation of something really, really big here. And you're seeing it happen right before your eyes, right?
Yeah. And it's always nice when a beautiful plan comes together, but that was, again, a lot of people's input, a lot of things. And let's try this, let's try that. And making it all come to life. And then Steve was able to deliver every time.
I can't help but wonder, man, what if Mr. Perfect had stuck around? If he had stuck around, the whole Austin Perfect thing could have been a lot of fun.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know that Kurt's heart was really in it. And, he wasn't the Mr. Perfect of old. The Mr. Perfect, it's some guys have their time, and Perfect had a great time until Kurt got hurt. And coming back from that, I don't know if psychologically or physically, Kurt just was never what he was. And it's, I don't know. I don't know. That's in their prime. Holy shit.
Unbelievable.
I'd pay double to see it.
Yeah. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.